What's up guys, Paxton here with Undercover Overland. Imagine waking up to a sweltering truck house miles from civilization. Traditional AC is a non-starter, right? Not anymore. We're installing a game-changing 12-volt AC mini-split system that runs entirely off-grid, keeping your Expedition vehicle frosty without a generator. Say goodbye to sweaty nights and hello to true off-grid comfort. Watch how we do it. And side note, this video is not sponsored. I purchased this mini split with my own money. I'm not affiliated anyway, other than I saw this unit on a YouTube channel and thought it would work out perfectly on my Truckhouse Rig. Hey y'all, welcome back to Undercover Overland. It's a couple months later. Just getting a few things ironed out on the rig here. The AC definitely was underpowered. The EcoFlow 2 was definitely not cutting it. So we got some exchange units from EcoFlow. They're the Wave 3 right here. And I've got running through the pass-through here and just have the hose blasting air into there. Still not quite powerful enough on above 80-degree days to really cool it down. It helps maybe if it's in the mid 70s, but with my dog and the body heat, sleeping at night, it's just too much. But anyway, I've got this running out, custom made panels here. I made the panels and I got these off of Etsy. Kind of pop those off. One for the exhaust over here, and this is the intake. Whether you have to use that or not, I don't know. Anyway, so I have that set up. But we'll go inside and we'll check out the new AC that I have. Sorry, it's a complete disaster. I had to replace the EcoFlow fridge, the one that made ice cubes, which is kind of cool. That just made horrendous noise, so I've got the EcoFlow Glacier Classic 45 that they replaced it with. We'll see how that pans out. Got my monitor kind of mounted. Got a new arm I have to put on right there. And yeah, here's this big mess. Climate command fits perfectly right above the right door. I exit the left door, so it's kind of perfect. Have that mounted up already. And it's the 12 volt climate command. Looks like dual compressor, mini split air conditioner. Should be very efficient, and definitely a 1 ton should be plenty of power. Comes with a quick connect cable here. Drain lines, for the drain lines. Comes with all the hardware. Mounting brackets if you want to, it's got 2 of these if you want to mount it either underneath or on the side of the unit. It's got a little grommet here to go through the roof, which is cool. Then I'll just seal all that up right there with some Sikaflex. And pretty cool, 2 9-foot flexible automotive style hoses for the Freon. Comes pre-charged. We'll climb up my little ladder here system. FBI truck. Quick access to the roof here. We'll check that out. So here's a compressor up on top. Comes with little bushings for vibration. 4 bushings to put underneath here. It's be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so here's the dual fan compressor. It's got all this wiring. Looks like about 10 feet. About 10 feet of wiring. It's got the power cord, negative, communication. So yeah, pretty cool. But fits perfectly in between my solar panels. Even when the solar panels are down, it fits perfectly right in the middle. So what I'm gonna have to do, I have 2 solar banks up here on the top, and I have to connect them together in parallel to get enough solar power Probably add 2 more batteries. Hopefully that'll be enough. Maybe 3 batteries for about 800 to 1,000 watts. Here's my view from up top. I've got a beautiful saltwater tidal creek that comes in with a marsh on both sides. All kinds of ospreys, eagles, egrets. Super cool. So here I'm putting silicone on the holes I had pre-drilled, and then putting the grommets on the silicone, and then putting the compressor on top of these grommets, and then I put the screws in after I get them all lined up. This should greatly reduce the vibrations on the roof, hopefully. About 10 feet of cable coming out right there. 10 feet. Alright guys, that's it for today. We'll check in tomorrow, try to get the all the wiring going through the channels inside, and see if we can get it all patched up. It's going to be cool to have some real AC in here. Yeah, I forgot to show you, I lowered the aux beam lights. Looks much better, I think. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. All right, guys. I've got the drain tube hooked up. Got it going through here, going down through this channel here, right there, and right out the bottom. Perfect. I've got these 2 hoses, got the Freon hoses running through. Just need to connect these. And then come out here, up onto the roof. We'll connect that tomorrow. I got the power coming through right here, down this wall channel here. Drop right into my battery compartment. It's a mess. Got to cut a hole, attach it to my battery. 12 volt. System should be running. I'll get it all evac'd and charged up. We'll fill you in on that tomorrow. Power cables down through here. That is almost long enough. Oh, so close. I'm gonna have to make get some extension cables, hook them to the bus bar. Alright guys, here I'm cutting 2 extension cables, 4-gauge wire in 2-foot long sections to attach to the bus bar, then to the battery. Here I'm crimping on some connectors. Don't forget to put the heat shrink on before the connectors. I've learned the hard way many times. Put my heat shrink on before I put on the ferrules. And I've got to strip these. I can't find my wire stripper, so I have to do it by hand. Not too bad. Boom. So I've got a 4 by 5/16 on one side and 4 3/8 on the other. I use the Temco crimper. It's a nice strong hydraulic crimper. One side. Gotta make sure your lugs are in the proper space before you crimp them at the proper angle. Just gotta heat that up, heat shrink it. Do the positive cable here. Wrap in the little wire loom here. Keep her protected. This stuff is a pain in the ass. And I will have this wiring cleaned up. I'll have these little single bus bars screwed to the bottom of this battery tray. It's getting dark. It doesn't look like it, but I'm going to wrap it up tomorrow. And I can't do much more. I can't connect the power yet anyway, but I just connect it right here. Yes, I do have a disconnect switch back here. And I'll connect it once I get the Freon charged up. Yeah, I got Ricky here. He's going to just do a little quick connect on these Freon hoses and they've got O-rings, kind of automotive style. And then you just have to evac after that, Ricky?
Yeah, you got to evac after that. The one thing that I noticed when you're going in with these, there's 2 O-rings on each one. You want to make sure that you're going in as straight as you can, because if you go in at an angle, you can roll the O-ring and not have it seated properly. So you want to make sure that when you're going in, that you're going straight in.
Just straight in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm just tightening them up by finger tight to make sure everything's lining up so I'm not stripping anything, and then we'll do a final tightening.
Cool. Just snug down like a quarter turn, maybe?
Yeah, find some resistance until you get home with it, and then maybe just a little quarter turn. You know, you don't want to over tighten it because the O-rings are really doing everything. We're just trying to hold this hose in place so it can't move. And then, like I said, we'll come back and check it with nitrogen and pressure check it.
Yep.
It's good to go. We'll pull a vacuum on it, and then we'll release the charge.
So guys, this is not a typical like Mr. Cool where you have metal to metal.
Flared fittings, yeah.
Yeah, flared fittings. It's got the little O-rings. So very cool. Very do-it-yourself.
All right, that one seems pretty tight. And also we noticed that the unit came pre-charged with probably some nitrogen in there. When we took the caps off of it, we had pressure on it, so we know that the coil in here is good. It's holding a charge.
Awesome. Unfortunately, I had to cut the quick connect off here, so I'm going to put some little solder crimpers on here to connect the communication wire.
So for what the instructions are saying, that this unit's pre-charged with the R134A. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to hook up high pressure and then the low pressure. And then what we'll do after that is we will charge the unit with a little bit of nitrogen.
You just back that off a little?
So what we'll do is just take this off and we'll hook up our gauge to it.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll pump in nitrogen, which will travel through both hoses.
Gotcha.
And it will check to see if our connections are good. We can spray bubble spray on there and make sure we don't have anything leaking.
Nice.
And if we know we don't have anything leaking, then we'll take the nitrogen out of the system and then just purge the atmosphere, and then we'll hook up our vacuum pump and remove all the moisture out of the system. I have a micron gauge on here, so I'd like to try to get it down below 500 microns.
Okay.
Microns is the size, it's measuring the size of the water particles in the system.
Oh, cool.
So we wanted to get as small particle as possible, and then once we get that done, we'd open up these valve or these caps right here, and this will let the charge that's in the system flow through both line sets.
Nice.
And then we should be able to have a completely enclosed, hermetically sealed system ready to go.
Good deal.
Amen.
Perfect.
So right now what we've done is we've taken nitrogen, which we're pressure checking it with. We've got it at 165.6 psi. We've been sitting here watching it to make sure it hadn't ticked down and lost any pressure. It's been holding fine now for the past 5 minutes. So go ahead and bleed off the nitrogen now, and next thing I'll do is we'll hook up our vacuum pump to it and start the vacuum process. Now we're down to 0 psi. Okay, now we'll just power this guy up and hook it up.
There's the evac. It can take anywhere from maybe what, 10 to 20 minutes on this small system?
It's such a small run, very, very tiny lines. We're already right now at 29.9, which is the vacuum, and we'll probably start water particle size that it'll measure. And once that starts showing up, we'll just wait for it to get down to below 500 microns, and at that point we can go ahead and shut our valves off, and then we'll open up our charge after that.
All right, good to go.
So we ended up actually pulling it down to 450 microns, and so now we've got it valved off, and all we need to do now is open up the system. This is going to be a 5mm Allen wrench. All you do is take your caps off and
start with a high pressure.
You can start with either one. You're just going to open it up and flood the system.
Okay.
So it already comes with the charge already in it, And yep, I can feel it. It's nice and cold. So we know that we got refrigerant in there, so it hadn't leaked out. So that's a good thing.
Awesome.
So we should be good to go now. We should have a completely sealed system that's fully charged. And we're just going to back this out. Once it comes to a stop, that's good enough. You don't have to cram down on it.
Okay, and you just leave it open.
And then what we do, yeah, you just leave it open. So we've got that one open all the way. Now that one's open up all the way, and then we're going to put our caps back on. And you're going to lose a little bit of refrigerant when you pull your hose off. Not much we can do about that, but you want to be quick with it.
Gotcha.
So get it loosen up. Now we're going to pull it off really quick. You lose just a little bit, but that's not going to hurt anything. So there you go.
Good deal.
Charged up system.
Awesome.
I'll tighten all these caps back, and we should be good to go.
Cool. I'll just connect power and we'll fire it up.
Sweet.
All right. It just came with this remote. That's like the only control to this thing, apparently. So we're going to hit it, see what happens.
Dude, that is nuts.
Let's see. 168 degrees with this little ceramic heater.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Tiny little dog.
That's
All right, we ready?
Yep. Oh, just cut on.
Just cut on.
Compressor just cut on, yeah. Oh yeah, it's getting cold now.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. That feels really good.
Feels good, huh?
Yeah, that's really cold. Chilly Willy.
So
That's really cold. Dude.
16 is 61.
So we're down to 51 already.
Oh, cool.
And getting ready to hit 50. See 52. Just depends on where you're holding it at. But yeah, we're already down to 51.4, 0.2, 0. We're at 50.8. Yeah, that's pulling out some good heat, man. That's crazy. Wow. That thing blows good air, man. 47.
Oh, man,
Wow.
that feels good.
Huh?
I mean, that'll feel good.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Heck yeah. That's going to feel amazing. Wow. I'm very impressed with it. Yeah, it's
super quiet,
doing
too.
way better than I thought it was going to do.
Super quiet.
Yeah. No, it's nice. That's super nice.
That's got to be like more than 5 times stronger than that little EcoFlow, you know?
47.
Not much vibration either from the compressor, huh?
Yeah, no, not much at all. 46 coming out. 45. 44. Man, this thing is just cranking out some like cold air right now. 44.4.
Nice.
That's amazing. That's taking a lot of heat out.
Yeah, humidity's dropping too. 48. Sucking the water out for sure.
Yeah.
All right, it's getting super chilly down south here and haven't been able to do more testing with my current power bank, but I'm certain that I'll have to add a few more batteries to have enough amp hours in the summer. If I get a super hot day, I'll do a quick update to this video. If you followed along and installed your own 12-volt mini split in your Overland rig, smash that like button, drop a comment with your build questions or mods, and subscribe for more off-grid upgrades coming soon. See you in the next adventure.